And they're off, racing away 5 furlongs to the £300,000 King George Qatar Stakes. Pontos showing plenty of speed there in the middle of the track in the orange and white with the noseband leading from Clarendon House. Over toward the left-hand side is Equilateral, followed closely by Couture. Lashline more towards the near side with the pink and purple of Vertiginous. Then the green of Acclam Express, followed closely by Raasel in the centre in the black and orange. Further behind then to finding the yellow and black existence, and just in front of him is Khaadem. And they're soon up towards halfway as they begin to edge over toward the far side. Clarendon House in light blue joining issue with Pontos. Over on that far side is Equilateral, then Couture. Khaadem coming with a run, and so too Lashline. Acclam Express now looking to get going as they race towards the final furlong. Wide open into King George, now driven to challenge is Khaadem. Khaadem's picked it up from Pontos. Couture still running on with Clarendon House and Lashline. Raasel is bursting through late on. It's Khaadem under Ryan Moore. Khaadem's out in front from Raasel. Khaadem has won the King George from Raasel. Tight for third, Couture involved with Lashline. Pontos over on the far side, then Clarendon House.
A delighted Charlie Hills after Khaadem has won the King George Qatar Stakes Group 2, a race, of course, that Charlie virtually owns as a result of Batash. But let's concentrate on Khaadem. Get me into his mind, because when he is good, he's exceptional.
He is, yeah. He was, I think, breathtaking when he won a Stewards Cup here. You know, he showed a great turn of foot, and he won so decisively that day. And obviously, you know, we probably get a bit carried away and put him in, you know, run him in the Haydock Sprint Cup there, and we put him in the deep end probably a little bit too quickly, maybe, and his mentally mature, probably wasn't quite there. And you know, he's just taken a bit of time really to grow up mentally, and this year, you know, he was really good when he won the Palace House, and then you know, obviously Jamie a bit of a problem in the stalls in the King Stand, and I think he just lost his hind end, and Jamie was not on him when the stalls opened. But even without a jockey, I mean, if you watch the race, I mean, he made some serious ground up to finish upsize Nature Strip, you know, and he's a good horse, and he's a fast horse, and he's a great looking horse, and we've got hopefully some nice days to look forward to.
Now that you've got him, you know, really hitting the mark, what do you feel is the key to him? What does he need?
Fast ground, probably. Yeah, he wouldn't want any slow ground, so we'll have a look at some Group 1s, obviously coming up. You've got the Nunthorpe, the Haydock, the Abbey, but I just think as long as the ground's fast, that will give him the best chance of winning.
And does he need some time between his races?
He does, yeah, he does. You know, he's every morning he gives 100%, and he's a very honest horse, but just these sprinters, a lot goes into these sprinters in a big day. You know, I think they put a lot into it, a lot more than you think. Just they go on one breath, they don't. But you know, they try very hard.
And what will this success mean to your team? Because it's been a bit frustrating in the past few weeks.
Yeah, last couple of weeks they've been running really well. I mean, Sonny Liston was third.
Huge race.
Pogo was fantastic.
Yeah.
Just getting beat, probably career best. And Duck Shift last week, you know, he'd probably run. Well, you know, they're not coming down on a Tuesday morning, if you know what I mean. The handicap marks, you know, they're going up a pound or two. So they haven't been winning, but they've been running well. It's been frustrating. It's racing. It can happen, and you just got to ride the storm.
I mentioned this is a race that you own. You're now the most successful trainer in history in this race. You've eclipsed Jack Jarvis and Kevin Prendergast. Obviously, you had Batash here winning 4 times, and now Khaadem.
Well, I think that's thanks to Batash.
It is, absolutely, but it does mean that you've now got a sprinter that you can take to all of those top races again still and feel confident in now.
No, absolutely, that's right. You know, and he could go next year, the year after, as long as we don't get too greedy with him and just, you know, let him be happy, and we've got a couple more years, like I say.
Well, it's nice to see you smiling after the success. Well done, Charlie, well done.
Thank you very much.